Like I said before, this is an informational session. So let me go ahead and begin with adult services. Yeah.
That was great. That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, thank you. All right. So I'll be talking about adult services, what's going on in our side. Actually, I went to 10 little libraries this past month with delivery of 104 books. So I went to Cavalier Park, Praxodide, Rosayala, and a couple of others. So I have begun distributing the books, the palm books that Mr. Olivo and team donated to us here at the library at both Central and Southmost. So I have begun to actually deliver some of those books to our little libraries. And also, as far as May, we had 88 participants.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's good.
Thank you.
We had 88 participants for the Cedar Seed Library, and the plan of the month was lavender grow kits. So those really didn't last as long. They went by pretty fast. This month will be microgreen mix, which is broccoli, kale, and cabbage. But we have a little surprise in the next slide. So now they're at Central, at the main branch, at the bus stop right in front. There is a new little library that has already been filled up by team members. So that is brand new, which is really super cool that we have that at our public library over there at Central, right next to the bus stop. So I will be refilling those, and of course the team will be helping me out over there in Maine. But definitely that's going to be my new stop. So thanks in partnership with B Metro. So we have been working with them closely, and this is exactly what we presented. Any other more info on that?
No,
Right?
anyways.
Okay, perfect. So it's ready to go. So we did have manicures for mom. Unfortunately, the organization did not show up at both branches, but nevertheless, we did have a lot of patrons come in. We made something, for them. We have 49 patrons at Southmost and 50 patrons at Central. As you can see the picture in the middle, we did have such a great turnout here at both branches. And then we had our Let's Get Cooking, which was cowboy caviar. It's pico de gallo, but Texan American style. We had 37 patrons at Southmost and 32 patrons at Maine. So huge thank you to the team. And we did have some absences at that day, but nevertheless, we did work together, and we worked, and it came out really well. We had a great turnout. We had Marcos, our custodian team member. He helped me out. He loves being in the kitchen, so he said, "Why not? Let me go help you out." Viviana, Esme, and the rest of the night team that day, we did pull it together, and thankfully we all worked together because it was a busy cooking class. And for the month of June, we'll be having do it yourself mummy doll. That's coming up, and then we're gonna have haircuts for that on June the 22nd. And then Jurassic Park would be June the 25th. That will be a movie trivia night, and we do have the prices already. So we were working earlier on the mummy doll, and it's gonna turn out great. So I don't know if they bring my friend here. So I don't know if you can see it, but this is exactly what we will be doing for mummy dolls and some other stuff as well. So I couldn't bring the gifts for Jurassic Park, but thank you all.
My name is Kayla. I'll be presenting for Children's Services. So just to recap May a little bit, we did have a really good month when it came to our programs. As a reminder, we had a Lego keychain event, and then a partnership with the Brownsville Wellness Coalition, the Happy Kitchen, to do a little cooking class. So they were all really well attended. The kids really, really liked the cooking class and the keychains. Over at Maine, he had over 100 people show up for the cooking class. Mm-hmm. And then here at Southmost, had around 50. It would have been more if I had a bigger space, because I did have to turn people away because the room was standing room only. But in total at Maine, we had 11 programs for 446 attendance for the whole month. And then at Southmost, we had 10 for 257 for the whole month. That's a big jump up from April, so we're really excited. So June, we are well into summer reading program already. For the kickoff party, the numbers that are on the presentation, Those are the people that we had come to our kickoff party. So at Maine, we had around 411, at Southmost, 301, and just after that one day, we had 703 registrations. As of today, as of 4:30, we have 1,086 registrations. So we still have 2 weeks left. If we get another like 150 registrations, will be last year's numbers. But I'm really, really happy with just the first week. 1,086 is a really, really good number. Kids nights this month, we have prehistoric necklaces. I'll be making caveman like necklaces. We have like little wooden beads and teeth and stuff that they can use to make them.
Big teeth.
Big teeth, yes. And then like wolf big teeth, think like not human, think animal teeth. And then we'll have our pasta fossils, which we're just going to put out an assortment of pasta and they can make their own dinos out of the pasta. And then we had our bookmark contest last week. We had a pretty good turnout. The rain was really, really bad. So I don't think we got as many people as we might have otherwise. But we did get some really, really good entries, some really talented patrons that we have. So we're excited about those books. Next slide. The Dinosaur George Traveling Museum was last week. That was way better than we expected. We knew that we were going to get people. I knew that I was going to get people. I was thinking a few hundred, just because it is really cool. But on day one, from 5 p.m., was it 5? Yeah, 5 p.m. to 9 p.m., we had about 1,000 people come in through the door on the gate counter. And then on day two, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., we had about 2,000. Little over 2,000 come through that door. So it was really well attended. Dinosaur George is amazing. He handled everything really well. They made it really easy for us. So we're really excited about how that turned out. They did have a merch table, and I don't know yet. I don't know what their sales look like. I'm expecting to hear from them, but we do get 20% of their sales as a donation. So we're hoping for a pretty good donation from them. Next week, we have our Dinosaur Rocks virtual presentation. This will be only at the main branch. This is something new that we're trying. Usually we have live presentations for SRP, but these guys are out of New Jersey. So they're going to do a virtual presentation for us. And they did send us little fossils for the kids to use and use as a part of the interactive presentation that they'll be giving. And then our summer bash is also next week. Well, the week after, the 24th. That's kind of like our big summer party. We have pizza, drinks, different activities, rides from Rental World. And then this year, Jurassic RGB will be joining us. So they'll be doing a dinosaur show for the kids and have their big dinosaur puppets for the kids to take pictures with and have a really good time. Another thing that I did not put on the side was book fair. It starts next week at Maine, and then the following week it'll be at Southmost. That'll be set up at both of our libraries. And we always get really good sales in the summer, so looking at some good money from that too. And then I think that's it.
Okay, that's me. Mean services. So we had almost 100 people at both branches come out for Cinco de Mayo mini piñatas. And I'm showcasing Southmost in particular because here at Southmost, Michael, one of our library aides, donned his mariachi apparel and entertained all the moms a little early for Mother's Day. It was awesome. And the mini piñatas were a big hit. So big that we ran out of items and people began to decorate rocks. And nobody complained. It was awesome. Next, and for Teen Thursday, we had some pretty good numbers. We had 44 at both libraries. And so we decorated some tote bags. On one side, it was like I heart, and then people decorated as they desired. It was a really lovely night. Next. And then we tried, this was at the behest of the library board. We tried a FAFSA and financial aid presentation day. We had about eight and eight in total, just about 16 total people attended this. The people that attended had a lot of really great questions, and their number one request was scholarship help. So here at Southmost, I'm going to be working on a scholarship board where I just collect scholars, like a reference board for teens when they want to come in and look for local scholarships, state scholarships, national scholarships. And so, Miss Mandy, you're going to hear me say, please help with BISD's connections, because I really want to get, like Rivetta's scholarships up here and all that jazz. So the FAFSA and finance, I'm not sure. We had bad rain on both days. I remember correct, if I'm remembering correctly. And so I don't know if that had a factor on the low turnout, or if people just want a different product. So we'll probably still try to experiment. Next slide. So this is what's upcoming in June. We've just finished our dino jewelry night. We had hundreds of people, literally, I think it was close to 400 people at both libraries for that. Coming up this week is our Soil Sensory Experience Day, in particular for people who are on the spectrum of different needs there. And there's going to be some quiet time there. It should be really a good experience for everyone, especially, I think, younger kids. And then there's a cardboard dinosaurs and bugs night, like a really cute craft that we're hosting on June 23rd. Next slide. Something I almost forgot to say is we're doing silent reading, in particular for Battle of the Books, but anybody is welcome to do silent reading from 1 to 4 at both libraries. And the scholarship wall is coming.
Begin makerspace updates. So in May, we had a total of 99 patrons between both libraries for all 3 of our May events. And that's it. That's all I got to report on that one. For June, for June, July programs, right now we have going on right now are archaeology zines. They're making their own zines, decorating them. And then in July, we have our dino teeth. So we're using air dry clay to make dinosaur teeth and necklaces. And then we're bringing back our reading buddies for the month of June and July. So we get more adoptions going on with our. We've been seeing a lot of positive feedback on that program, so we're happy to bring it back for June and July. All I got.
A lot of specialized to college educational readiness. So while we were there, we talked about having different makerspace items as well as summer reading program. That event, there were over 758 people.
I can't hear.
This is where you have textbooks that you can rent out for free, as well as notary services, all of the different databases that we offer through the city. We are able to 205 people. We went to Victoria Elementary. They occur where they talk more about what library employees and
to build library was a makerspace advisor. We were able to see 7 people there. Always promote our tutor.com master training. Summertime projects. It was also good. Ours was our online databases for getting their certifications. So on there is provided by our makerspace advisors so that we could print and show off all the stuff to do. So had a really good response from everybody. Again, we are the bigger part of their promo every year for this, going through our tables for the different departments. So we really have enabled this to be a bigger program. We'll show off our library services for that. This year we had 450 at this event, which is more than we've had for the not quite what we've had in the past for the hurricane. There was bad weather that day, and they were also doing sandbag distribution. So they kind of had different like car lines. So some people didn't want to get off to go into the buildings. And this was an inside and outside event. So people and everybody had their big vehicles outside on display as well as their equipment. But it was definitely a learning experience, and I'm hoping to do it again next year. I think they're already pre-planning for it. So we should be able to get your phone numbers again next year and do a different type of demo through. Did summer reading. So gave all of the guys librarians the scoop on what we were doing for our events so that they could collaborate their summer school programs as well as promote library services. This puts us over 2,000 people for outreach for this month. And my final note is because of summer reading program, it is our tradition that we slow down outreach services during the month of June, mostly July, just to alleviate our staff because we have everybody in our building. We're doing really awesome things with a ton of people in-house. So you might not hear from me next month.
Andy, we put a message saying, thank you, Mr. Castro, for attending our BASD end of year librarians meeting. Do you wanted to thank?
Thank you, sir.
Utilization statistic. Lisa's not with us today, but she did say that she doesn't have an update this month, but she will the following. So after that is updates. Brenda?
All right, so good afternoon. I really only have 2 updates for you today. Our first one being that we have completed 2 items on our work plan, which is technically our operations department has finished gentrifying both of our main branch and Southmost Branch juvenile fiction selection. So those are now reflect more of our what we've done with our fiction and breaking up the collection into different genres for easier browsing. And then also the second work plan item that we have completed is our vending machines at Southmost. Those actually got installed two weeks ago. And so I know they're being utilized. A lot of us have been snacking on them and purchasing.
Got restocked.
Yes, they've been restocked. Oh, yeah. So they've been restocked now 2 or 3 times already. So they're doing well in their premiere month already. I guess technically you count. Third update would be for our agenda producing. We are switching platforms and different processes as per city secretary. So it's now going to be much more digitized in a sense. Right now, Alma Michelle creates them out of a Word document, and then we have a process of posting them 3 business days before. 5 business days before the meeting. So now, instead of just using Word, there is now a platform that we'll be using, more electronic, or we'll be building those out. And so you won't be getting the agendas from Alma Michelle's email anymore. Now you'll be getting them from a no reply office from Civic Clerk email. And you'll be getting the agenda through there, the minutes through there as well. We've uploaded all of your email addresses, and so you'll be getting it in that form. So reality, the process is still the same. It's just we're using a new platform in which to produce agendas and minutes. And that's pretty much my updates for you all this time around.
Oh, well, if you don't have any more comments, I think that's the end of our meeting.
Thanks for coming, Miss Mandy.
Sorry, is there still time to sign up for summer reading program?
Yes, the deadline is June 19th.
Okay,
We have 2 more weeks roughly.
okay. Thank you.
Please promote. We need 150 people to beat last year's numbers.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Thank you.